So here is the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. It wasn't all that long ago that he beat Alexander Volkov, had won 9 of 10, and earned a title shot against you in New York City. Derrick Lewis back on the grind here tonight.
Derrick Lewis is a beast and one of the strongest guys that I have ever felt inside of the octagon. Every time his punches land, you can feel this unbelievable thud up against your head, in the body, and everything he does, it is just absolute power. He's a very, very good athlete, as he shows with these double kicks that he always likes to throw up. Derrick Lewis, when you win 9 out of 10 fights, you're a monster. And he is, on paper, one of the more prolific knockout artists this division historically has ever seen. The Black Beast, ready to get back to it here tonight.
They got nothing on you. Let's go.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev back on the proven ground, and you can hear the crowd response with everything that this man does. If he gets a takedown, a huge pop. If he lands a jab.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
The Black Beast getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
90 seconds to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go finish. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he's motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch. Round two is next.
Fight, and I know you can beat him. Get out there, be aggressive. I want you to put it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Nice block.
Khamzat Chimaev gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Man, takedown defense 101. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it's showing tonight inside the octagon.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Effective punch from the clinch there by Lewis. Wow, what a head kick. Pretty good straight punch there by Chimaev.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Back to the single.
He passed the half guard.
Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he got to the spot.
Posture, look for those heavy shots now.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Get to your side.
postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left in this round. Push.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
Look at him.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Hook to the head lands flush there by Khamzat Chimaev.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Oh, nice changeup on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Lewis.
Oh, big elbow.
Lewis is double leg here. Chimaev's in half guard.
I want you to get this fight to side control.
Now he's going full mount.
He's having his way with him here. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half.
Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Khamzat Chimaev. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Chimaev's able to flatten him out. Really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chimaev.
He's got to start throwing down.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Sit down. Slow that breath. Relax and listen. That was perfect, okay? You're doing brilliantly.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is under.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, nice level change. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Great ground and pound by this man. Another strike gets through from the top position. That was a slick transition. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Great shot from the top position.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Lewis is right back to the full mount here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Chimaev's in half guard. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop!
All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Chimaev's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
This is the last 5 minutes. Let's go.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round. The black there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Oh, he's in real trouble now. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, back and forth we go. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually Just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Lewis gets up. He is back on the feet. Look. Oh! Nice judo toss for him there.
Getting the ball here. Attacking armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated moving towards the finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Another ground and pound strike lands. Chimaev's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
It's work. I'll stand it up. It's work.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Black Beast. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on